So I want you to imagine it's Friday. You and the coworkers get off early. You guys decide to go have a couple of drinks. After those couple of drinks, you decide, hey, I'm ready to roll on home. You get in your vehicle, decide to drive on home, and that's where your first bad decision making started. On your way home, you get pulled over, and you already know that heart sinking feeling that comes when those red and blue lights light you up. Now that you know you've been drinking, imagine that heart sinking feeling by a million times, because you know what's about to come when that cop approaches your door. Officer approaches you, pulls you out of your vehicle, asks you a couple of questions, gives you a sobriety test, you fail, slaps you with the DUI. The very next morning, you're gonna have to deal with the consequences that come at work. You gotta report to your commander and your supervision to notify them you just got hit with the DUI. Everybody from your supervision down, coworkers, they're all gonna wanna hear that story. You have to relive it and retell it a million, 1,000 times, you name it, and you become frustrated at the fact that you have to relive it all those times over and over and over again. You're gonna be one of those folks that's gonna be embarrassed because you're gonna have to walk on base every day. You can't drive on base for 12 months. Possible stripes taken away, if not possible separation from the 162. Then there also comes the stuff on the civilian side. All the fines, potential jail time, alcohol treatment classes, interlock, you name it, it's there. But I promise you that is not the worst of it. The worst of it could have been very well. You could have hurt somebody, if not killed somebody. You could have hurt yourself, you could have killed yourself. So please don't drink and drive.
It was May 5th, Sunday drill. I had just walked into the shop. I get a phone call from my dad's wife, and the first thing that came out of her mouth was, hey, your dad's fine, everybody here's okay, but I have some bad news. Your nephews have been in a car accident with their mom, and we're pretty sure that they passed away. And from that moment, I remember nothing. What I found out at the hospital is that my youngest nephew, Angel, survived the accident. He was ejected from the vehicle. This was a head-on collision on the I-19. He was ejected from the back window of the little Nissan Sentra that we're driving. Woman got on the wrong side of the freeway, driving southbound on the I-19, and just south of Continental Road, she made contact with my family. It was around 12:30 in the morning, and that was the end of that. All fatalities, including the woman who was drunk, and the only surviving person was my nephew. Both of his brothers, his oldest brother Mario, 24, and Saul, 19, and his mom, Adriana, passed away. I got to see the report, the police report, blunt force trauma, right? I mean, they were killed instantly. We went to the yard where they had the vehicle, and I'll never forget my dad's first and only words. Because how is anybody supposed to survive this? There is no engine to be seen on the car. It was just aluminum. And so maybe you can help somebody not live through that. Say something, help each other out. Alcohol's fun, it's a good time, it's a social thing, but let's keep it like that. Let's keep it something that people can still enjoy without having that worry that, you know, you can go to jail, get a DUI, or worst case scenario, kill somebody and change somebody's life permanently. Like, if you can put yourself in my shoes, you always hear about these things, oh, it's so close to home. I'm telling you, I worked at this wing for 15 years almost. It's very close to home. Say something. You don't want to be the person who has to deliver the news or gets the news delivered to them, because you just never know.